Have you ever traded in your handphone or car because it was getting too old and needed way too much repairs? Hi, I'm Denise Tan, your property strategist. Did you know that property actually has some similarities to phones and cars because they do get older and require more maintenance? If you own a property, have you done a property portfolio checkup yet? Let's take a look at these two properties in Sengkang area. One is next to the MRT station, while the other is further away from the MRT. If you're a seller at the Quartz, you'd have noticed that the property price trend has stagnated after its peak in 2013. How come Riversails, which is a project that's further away from the MRT station, has appreciated 21.54% during the same period? What? Shouldn't the project next to the MRT station appreciate more? Next, let's take a look at Ascentia Sky at Red Hill and Commonwealth Towers in Queenstown. In 2014, their PSF pricing was almost equal. Owners who had continued to hold Ascentia Sky would have seen a 4.15 drop in pricing, whereas those who had bought Commonwealth Towers would have seen a 15.83% increase. Now, the two examples show that even though both projects are in the same district and near each other, they can perform very differently, and this is subjected to many different factors such as supply and demand and layout, etc. A lot of people are concerned that after selling their current property, they will not be able to buy back another suitable unit in the market at the same PSF price point. That definitely goes without saying, because a newer project will have a higher land price bid and higher raw materials costs, hence a higher overall selling price. Likewise, you'll not be able to get a brand new iPhone at your old iPhone pricing, right? Now let's take a look at the Quartz and Riversails. In the Quartz, there were two units of 1163 square feet which were bought at the launch. One was sold in December 2012 for 713k profit, while another was sold in November 2021 for 680k profit. Imagine if the one who sold in December 2012 traded in his property for a Riversails unit. This seller would in fact be purchasing a unit with a higher PSF than what he has sold off. If he went for the bigger unit and exited in 2021, he could have made a profit of 590k. If he went for a smaller unit like 1109 square feet, he could have made almost 300k. This would mean a total profit of 1 million or more in a mere 15 years by restructuring your portfolio carefully and strategically. If this seller was even more aggressive, he could even trade in the Riversails unit for yet another round of profit if he exited at the TOP in 2017 to purchase Commonwealth Towers and then exit in 2021 for his third round of profit. For sellers, if you're comfortable with your current property, I believe you can still continue to hold. However, it would be good to do a property checkup every few years if you want your money to continue working hard for you. Would you want your property price trend to be stagnant? Or would you want to sit on capital gains? For sellers who are planning to upgrade with the current market, you can consider to offload your property if you're planning to get a bigger home, and you can start commanding a higher pricing as there's a shortage of units in the current market. The seller's market may tip to be a buyer's market very quickly, so do take action soon. I recently did a property portfolio checkup for a client. He had a very healthy cash flow for his current property and almost 4% rental yield. However, his project is getting older in age and the maintenance fees have been increasing year on year, and yet his unit has not appreciated much over the last few years. By reshuffling his property portfolio, he now owns a property that's right at the forefront of the government's plan for the Greater Southern Waterfront transformation that's bound to give him good capital appreciation over the next few years. I hope the tips that I've given will be helpful. Do contact me if you're considering upgrading options from your current place. I'll be happy to advise you how to maximize the profits from your current place and walk through the opportunities of your next property. If you find the tips helpful, do like, share and subscribe. See you!